All right, Shalom. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. A double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the Akim. They're out there fighting, doing his work with truth and sincerity. Back here again with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect men out there that are listening and watching these videos. Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, this lesson will be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. I was just thinking, Salaki, doing the side lesson with Elder Yashwam and them last night out here in Dallas. You know, I always think about 2/3 and the wickedness and the mindset that they have is of the world and not spiritual at all. They can't see past, especially like you got the boxers and the entertainers and whatever in sports arena and movies or whatever, the entertainers, you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans entertainers, and they get up in their life and they think that America's the end all be all, and they think about generational wealth, things of the nature. They're not thinking about the coming of our Lord. They're not thinking about wanting to depart from this society in this world, because a lot of them are already sold out. Then they know they're sold out and they can't do nothing about it. That's why they're getting deleted. It's just the mindset of our people that generally to the middle class and lower class of our people, you know, still don't even have an idea as of what's to come and or don't believe it. And some of them see it happening and then they'll get mad at the messenger, meaning the Lord men whom he set out to go prophesy unto them, which started with the apostles and elders and the great men before them. Now the great men before us, the apostles and elders and the men on down, doing his work with truth and sincerity. It's giving warning to you, telling you the things that's about to take place, the time of Jacob's trouble. The MOTB is about to be ushered on the planet, and forced concentration camps and quarantines, and they're going to crash the economy. So you can be forced to take that digital all, you know what I mean? But our people they can't see past their nose, man. And since that's the case, they don't have any expectations of our Lord returning back and delivering his people, the elect of the nation of Israel that consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Our people don't think about that. Their expectation is the world expectation, generational wealth, leaving money behind. Like how many times you go dunk a basketball, throw a football, read movie scripts, do music, dance, chunk a spear, whatever. You know what I mean? Like how many times you gonna get married, get divorced, do it all over again, work on yourself, get a passport, travel around the world. Like how many times you gonna do this, man? Go organic. I'm a vegan. I'm on a keto diet. I'm on this diet, that diet. How many times you got to work on yourself? I'm trying to get like how many times you go do that? I mean, your expectations is very low. And you don't have the expectation of seeing Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai coming back, destroying this place and delivering his people. Your expectations is low because first of all, you don't have vision. They say when you lack the people perish for lack of vision. I think that's in Proverbs, right? So since you have no vision on the spiritual level, then you have no expectations. So right there proves that our people are on a very low vibration and don't have a clue as to what's about to take place, man. Things are about to get crazy, man. See, what you don't understand is the Lord has an expected end. He has a perfect way he's going to end this wicked rulership. Because this place was founded on wickedness, and it's going to go out by righteousness, by bringing thermonuclear destruction until this place and delivering the elect of his people. And those people he go deliver, they have a new mindset, meaning they have an expectation of being delivered, and a righteous kingdom going to be coming. A kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch, because when you have vision and you see the things that's happening on the planet and just lining up with biblical prophecy, you know that there's an expected end, and your expectation is the fact that you being delivered up out of this place and the Lord coming back to destroy this place, man. That's the difference of 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Like, how many times you go get a haircut? How many times you go get perms on your hair? How many times you go do the same things you've been doing now, man? Without having an expectation of the Lord coming back, putting you in a better situation, putting you in a situation of righteousness, put you in a righteous position of rulership, not to be servitude towards these heathen nations like we are today. These heathen nations look down upon us, man. And our people don't have no expectation, and the heathens play and prey upon that. So right here in Ephesians 4 and 24 and 22 and 23, and the only way you're going to have an expectation is this. Ephesians 4 and 22, that ye put off the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts. And you go into the word, you have to put off the formal, you have to put off the former, your conduct, your conversation, your anastrophe is what the word conversation means in the Greek, meaning your conduct, right? So if you have the worldly conduct and not a spiritual one, then you're not able to see the vision that's set before you, and therefore you don't have an expectation of anything. Your expectation of anything is of the world and not spiritual. So you have to put off that former conversation, that old man. So therefore ye put off the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust thereof. Your lust is deceitful according to how your mindset is, which is not spiritual, it's carnal. You see right here, it says throw off in the NLT, throw off your old sinful nature, see, and your former way of life. You see, your conduct, how you carry yourself, what your conversation piece is about. So if it's the old nature, you're not looking for new heavens and new earth because your mindset haven't changed. Your mindset has to change in order to see these things, man. And it says, throw off your old sinful nature and your former way of life, see, which is corrupted by the lust and deception. You being deceived by the lust you have and you acting towards that, and it's deceiving you. You think that what you're doing is the right way when it's not. And the Lord telling you which way to go, but you think the Lord's way is unequal, and you think your way is equal. It doesn't work that way right here. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So you have to be renewed in the spiritually of your mind, which means this is the ultimate spiritual, this is the ultimate mind game here. You so bogged down with the stress of this world and the cares of this life and the way of this life, the way of life that it is, that you don't have an expectation of anything, especially not nothing spiritual and nothing that you can see for yourself of you going into the kingdom of heaven, man. Ruling and being in righteousness, man. Being in righteousness, where righteousness will dwell forever. Being able to raise a profitable and meaningful family, man, in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Abishai. A woman gonna always not, a woman, it's not gonna be no promiscuousness going on in our kingdom. Ain't gonna be no bocce boy spirit going on in our kingdom, in the Lord's kingdom. You will be able to raise a family in righteousness, man, forever and ever, not being on the bottom, but always being on top. Being that beacon of light to the other nations. And they was like, man, we should be like these great people. But our people can't fathom that because they old conversations just keep ruining them and they don't have anything else to talk about, or meaning that their conduct doesn't change. Your conduct stays the same and you don't see no other way out because your mind is not being renewed through the spirit thereof. You see? Because once your mind has been renewed and you see the things that's happening on the place, and then you know, like, okay, damn, man, like your mind should tell you that, man, we need a change, man. We do need a reset button. We need the Lord to come back to change all the stuff. But our people don't even think that way. You so caught up with this Stockholm syndrome thing to the point, again, you're just talking about generational wealth and this and that and the third that don't mean anything. You see, your way of life leads and means to death. So it is the spirit of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah that quickens you, that makes you alive. You see, because this flesh profiteth nothing. So you don't look or have an expectation of anything because you haven't been quickened. You haven't been renewed in the spirit of your mind. Your mind is still the same way it was since in the 80s if you was born in the 70s, and so on and so forth. You don't have an expectation, meaning that you're not looking for new heavens and new earth because your mind haven't changed. And I was just thinking about that. I'm like, man, but Jake don't even have a clue because their mindset haven't changed. They're not looking for new heavens and new earth, things for it to be way better than this in righteousness. You see, able to have a true husband and have a true wife, proper kids, the proper necessities, never wanting, never going for, you know what I mean? Always having, being the top righteous nation on the earth forever. Being in righteousness forever, not going off again, not committing adultery, not selling drugs, not bribing one another, not trying to set one another up. You see? You don't have that type of mindset. It says 2 Peter 2:3, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, we is talking about the elect that came into this walk that the Lord had brought into, and they was listening and paying attention and start to research, and the Lord slowly start to change their mindset. So their conduct, their conversation, their conduct, right? Their behavior started to change. And they slowly start to see the vision that Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai has in play. Therefore, their mind has been renewed. So now they expecting something, you see, because they're able to see it. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, Yahweh Shai's promise, look for new heavens, meaning heaven's talking about new rulership. You understand? New rulership. And a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. We can't wait. I can't wait to see righteousness flourishing on the earth, man. Kids not getting abducted, kidnapped or whatever, or getting deleted. Nobody running up in your home, stealing your things. No one breaking into your cars. No more sickness. No more illnesses. No more pedophiles. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. No more bati boys. No more lewd acts. No more prostitution in our nation for our women. They're going to be raised up in a righteous family, man. No more being subject to paying taxes. No more being subject to paying fucking bills. Not being subject to all this crap that doesn't mean anything, man. You will be able to live in a righteous kingdom where you're able to rest. You're not even looking for a resting place. You so caught up on America to the point you're not even seeking rest. You thinking seeking rest, saying that you made it on any one of these platforms. Once you get an award, I'd like to thank God, and that proves, I want to thank God, for getting this award. See, once that happens to our people here, Jake think they made it. Jake think they found peace, but you're not walking according to this rule. You see, where you're able to find peace and you're able to come to rest with us, because the truth, what shall set you free. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's come with what? Having a different mindset. And once you have a different mindset and be renewed by the spirit of your mind, now you are in line with prophecy. That way you're not praying for this place to continue. Because once you pray for the place to continue, you're basically praying against the plans of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. His plans is to set out to destroy this place and to deliver the elect of his people. That proves you're not in the right mindset. You're not in the right spirit. If you want to pray to keep the society going, you want to pray to see your kids graduate. You want to pray to work and leave a house and legacy to your kids here, because you don't have an expected end. Right here in Jeremiah, starting at 29:11, see, the Lord has an expected, he has a perfect ending in his purpose that's going to bring righteousness, bring rulership, bring a kingdom unto us. This is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, said the Lord, the thoughts of peace and not of evil. So he knows the elect mindset has been changed, and they have their vision, and their thoughts is a thoughts of peace, a thought of a kingdom, a thought of rulership, a thought of Yahweh Shai coming back, ruling, having a resting place. So he said, for I know the thoughts that I think towards you. For he said, in other words, his purpose for us, check this out. Let's get what I would say the thoughts. They could go into his purpose. This is in Greek.
Strong's H 4284.
Oh, shit, Shalaki.
Nachashava.
Man, my bad. I'm moving too fast. This is, I'm gonna see. Let's see. Purpose. H. Thoughts is H4284. Let's see. Purpose. Right? So the Lord said, for I know the purpose that I think towards you, the elect, if he's talking about. Because elect is expecting something because their mind has been renewed. The Spirit has quickened them. You see, up here the word expectation says a strong belief that something will happen or be the cause or to be the case in the future. And that's the mindset of the elect, is having an expectation of something that's going to happen. Case in point, this place being destroyed. So we in line with prophecy. We in line with the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, by praying against this place. So he say he know the thoughts. For I know the thoughts, meaning the purpose that I think towards you. So the Lord purpose is, look, I'm about to destroy this place. So the Lord has a perfect way of ending this wicked kingdom. For I know the plans I have for you. See, for I know the thoughts that I think toward you, said the Lord, the thoughts of peace and not of evil. He's not going to bring evil towards these elect men. Now, we're going to be, Lord willing, we those hopefully elect. We're going to be in the midst of all these things, but he's going to keep those men protected and their families protected. And that comes with faith. You see, to give what? You what? An expected end, because a strong belief that something will happen. That's our mindset. That's the elect mindset, that they know that something is going to happen. So what? They're expecting an end. So the Lord has a perfect ending that he has for this place. And he knows the thoughts of the elect, the thoughts of peace and not evil. He's not going to bring evil towards them. We're going to be in the midst of these things. We're going to be, some of us going to be in the concentration camps and so on and so forth. But the Lord, like the bird be caught in a fowler, the catcher, like a bird catcher, the bird get caught in a trap, and somehow the bird is trapped, and somehow like a branch or something may fall down and crack or hit the side of the cage or whatnot, and to break the little bars, the little cage apart where the bird can escape. Well, something's going to happen to that effect when some of the elect men get caught up in certain situations where he's going to have them to break free. You know, being in prison, coming to putting a deep sleep upon men in the prison and opening up. He goes send an angel to open up the prison doors. It's going to be something to that effect that's going to happen, because he know the purpose he have towards this place, and he know the thoughts that he have towards his elect, which is a thought of peace. And they believe that. Why? Because their mindset has changed spiritually, and with their mindset become vision, having a vision and understanding prophecy and having an expectation at the end of this thing. Because a lot of us kids been taken away, don't have families, the women doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? The men out there acting buck wild, men acting like women and all this crap, so on and so forth. So the Lord said, okay, I have a perfect ending on how I'm going to end this. And he's going to have an elect that's going to come out of the world and have that expectation of being delivered and praying to bring destruction into this place. So it's just a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim Abishai. I was thinking about how our people, Jake, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, don't have an expectation of the kingdom of heaven. So Lord willing, I hope this was edifying. Until the next time, I shall say, Shalom.